How to be debt-free in 5 years. Debt is stealing your future, but you can break free. Imagine waking up 5 years from now with no debt holding you back, no more crushing payments, no more stress. This video is your game plan for making that vision a reality. Whether you're buried in credit card debt, overwhelmed by personal loans, or juggling other financial obligations, this step-by-step guide will show you how to conquer your debt and transform your financial future. Let's dive into the journey to becoming debt-free in 5 years. Before we can tackle your debt, you need to fully understand it. Think of it like diagnosing a problem before finding the right solution. Sit down with all your financial information and start by assessing the situation. First, list all your debts. This includes every loan, credit card balance, or anything else you owe. Along with the balances, include the interest rates, monthly minimum payments, and due dates. You need to see the full picture to create a plan that works. Next, take a close look at your spending habits. Where is your money going each month? Are there areas where you feel out of control? Maybe it's dining out, online shopping, or streaming subscriptions. Identifying bad spending habits is crucial because debt doesn't build itself, it often grows from consistent overspending. Understanding your debt isn't about judgment, it's about clarity. Think of this as your starting point. Once you know where you stand, you can chart the path forward. Now that you've assessed the situation, it's time to draw up your plan, a 5-year roadmap to financial independence. Here's how it works. Start by defining your timeline with clear milestones. For example, in the first year, commit to paying off at least 20% of your total debt. The next year, aim for another 20%, and so on. Breaking your goal into smaller chunks makes it feel achievable. Be realistic but determined. A 5-year deadline pushes you to act now rather than putting it off. Consistency is key. Stick with the plan even when progress feels slow. To accelerate your journey, you'll need the right debt payoff strategy. There are 2 tried and true methods. The first is the debt snowball method. With this approach, you start by paying off your smallest debts first, while continuing to make minimum payments on all others. Once the smallest is paid off, you take that same payment amount and tackle the next smallest. Each time you clear a debt, your momentum grows. The emotional wins keep you motivated. The second strategy is the debt avalanche method. Here, you target your highest interest debts first. Over time, this approach saves you more money in interest payments and shortens the overall debt payoff period. Both strategies have their strengths, so review your debt and decide which one feels right for you. If emotional motivation drives you, go for the snowball method. If saving money is your main goal, pick the avalanche method. The key is to start. With either approach, progress is progress. Debt payoff isn't just about cutting back, it's also about growing your resources. Increasing your income is a powerful way to speed up the process. Start by looking at opportunities within your current job. Can you ask for a raise? Are there promotions or extra responsibilities you can take on? Sometimes, a simple conversation with your employer can lead to higher earning potential. Next, explore side hustles. Today's gig economy offers countless ways to make extra money. Drive for rideshare apps, freelance depending on your skills, sell goods online, or turn your hobbies into income streams. Even an extra few $100s a month can make a massive difference when directed toward debt. Finally, think about windfall income, bonuses, tax refunds, or gifts from family. Instead of spending these funds, direct them entirely toward paying off your debts. It may require discipline, but every penny counts when you're working toward freedom. One factor that keeps people trapped in debt is interest. If you're paying high interest rates, your progress can feel like an uphill battle. But there are steps you can take to cut interest. Start by negotiating with your creditors. Many people don't realize this is an option, but it often is. Call your credit card companies and request a lower interest rate. Explain your situation and emphasize your commitment to paying off your balance. They might be willing to help. Another option is a balance transfer card. These cards allow you to transfer high-interest balances onto a card with a lower or 0% introductory rate, giving you some breathing room. Just ensure you read the fine print and have a plan to pay off the balance before the promotional period ends. For larger debts like personal loans, consider consolidation. By taking out a single loan with a lower interest rate to cover multiple debts, you simplify repayment and save on interest. However, explore this option carefully to avoid hidden fees or extending your repayment timeline unnecessarily. Paying off debt also requires trimming your current expenses. Even small changes can add up over time. Start by tracking every dollar you spend for a month. This will reveal areas where you're overspending, subscriptions you don't use, frequent takeout, or impulse purchases. Then, make adjustments. Cancel unnecessary subscriptions or switch to cheaper alternatives. Cook more meals at home, it can save hundreds per month. Downsize where possible, whether that means moving to a more affordable home, driving a used car, or exploring cheaper insurance options. Use your newfound savings to pay more toward your debts. Think of it this way: every small cut you make now brings you one step closer to the life you want in 5 years. Paying off debt is a long journey, and staying motivated is one of the toughest challenges. But there are ways to keep yourself going. First, track your progress visually. Create a chart or download an app where you can see each payment reducing your total debt. Watching the numbers shrink is incredibly rewarding. Next, celebrate small wins. Every time you pay off a debt or hit a new milestone, reward yourself. Just make it inexpensive. Treat yourself to a special meal or a day off to relax. Surround yourself with reminders of why this journey is worth it. Write down your goals: traveling more, owning your home, or simply feeling at peace financially. Place those reminders where you'll see them every day. Finally, avoid setbacks by refusing to take on new debt. Building an emergency fund is crucial here. It keeps unexpected expenses from derailing your progress. A safety net of even $1,000 can protect you from falling back into bad habits. One of the most critical parts of this journey is ensuring you don't accumulate new debt while paying off the old. It's like trying to bail water from a sinking boat while more water pours in. Start by switching to cash or debit for daily purchases. This ensures you aren't spending money you don't have. Review your credit card usage. Commit to paying off the full balance each month to avoid interest. If an emergency happens, turn to your emergency fund instead of credit cards. This is why having a backup plan is so important. Finally, learn to say no to lifestyle inflation. As you free up more money by paying off debts, resist the temptation to upgrade your lifestyle right away. Stay focused on your goal. As we wrap up, let's revisit one key point: consistency is everything. Stick to your plan, even when it feels overwhelming. Use the milestones and strategies we've discussed to measure your success and keep moving forward. Even if it feels like small progress now, remember that every step counts. The choice you make today to start, or restart, your journey to becoming debt-free will change your life. Your future self will thank you for starting today. 5 years from now, you'll look back and feel an immense sense of pride at how far you've come. Freedom from debt isn't just a dream, it's a decision. So, take that first step today. Open your budget, assess your debt, and commit to the plan. The rest of your life is waiting, make it one of financial freedom and peace. Drop your debt-free goal in the comments. Like and subscribe for more financial freedom tips.